Welcome to the 6th Airborne Division After Action Report for the month of July 2024. The month of July kicked off with great pace, and this continued throughout. First up, Operation Steel Stallion Day 1. On the 4th of July, the 6th Airborne Division's mission was to hold back a Russian mechanised advance into Finland by performing a deliberate ambush and digging in defensive fallback position, with the hope to slow the Russian advance into the capital of Virajoki. The ambush to soften the Russian advance was performed by two sections and FSG. The third section worked on digging in and firming up a defensive line position to the rear and to await friendly reinforcements to arrive. The defensive positions managed to hold off a large amount of Russian forces, making the upcoming days a little bit more manageable for the airborne unit. On July the 7th, 2024, Operation Steel Stallion Day 2. The platoon was scattered over a large area within Russian territory due to sophisticated radar and GPS jamming that disrupted the drop. Despite being spread out, the platoon regrouped at pre-established emergency rendezvous points, ERVs, and organised themselves into a cohesive fighting force. The 6th Airborne Division then launched an assault on the dug-in AA positions. Intense combat ensued, resulting in many casualties. Despite these losses, the unit successfully eliminated the AA emplacements and a critical field HQ. Demonstrating determination and grit, the 6th Airborne Division managed to clear out designated locations before extracting back to base. The 11th of July was the start of a pre-deployment and had the 6th Airborne Division take part in war games exercises with the US in order to help form some cohesion between the forces. The night was very explosive, with the platoon taking a good punch from the US side, but ultimately achieving their objective, proving once more the British Army is a force to be reckoned with. The footage you see now shows you the unique perspective from the US side controlled by our dedicated Zeuses of the night. More footage of this can be found in the description below. For lots of different perspectives of the battlefield, feel free to check them out after this after action report. On the 14th of July, the unit will once again find itself in a special forces role, doing some reconnaissance for an upcoming campaign. The unit members were tasked with scouting and clearing possible enemy-held locations and securing HLS positions. Sneaking around in the darkness of night, very close to the enemy, the unit members held their nerve. All hell broke out due to the enemy getting wind of the forces in the area, as flares began lighting up the sky, resulting in a tense exchange of gunfire. With some casualties taken, the 6th SF licked their wounds and extracted with valuable information gathered. This is sure to give the unit the upper hand in a future campaign. On the 18th of July saw Day 2 of the US and 6th Airborne Division wargame events. The mission got underway with a damaging blow to the 6th Airborne Division, as a Chinook helicopter was shot down, causing many casualties on the British side. However, the unit picked itself back up again and pushed through US lines to advance to an airfield and complete the training exercise. The valuable lessons taken from these war games paved the way to what becomes the 6th Airborne Division's highly anticipated next campaign, called Operation Rhodes. The Operation Rhodes campaign brings together what makes the 6th Airborne Division the only way to play Armour 3, with a focused team of dedicated unit members across the board working hard to bring what will be a great experience for their fellow members. We will be bringing you just some of the epic battles in next month's edition of After Action Report. But remember, you can join us by scanning the QR code and signing up over at Discord, so you don't miss a thing. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please check out the cinematic trailer and drop us a like, as this will help spread the good work of the 6th Airborne Division. At the 6th, we take great pride in our recruits and what they achieve, so this month's special mentions are P. Brittany, C. Radek, and W. O'Rourke. Congratulations on passing their PTC this month, and welcome to the ranks. Full training is given to all members of the unit, so if you're thinking of joining a premium British Armour 3 MilSim unit, then the 6th Airborne Division can truly be the unit for you. Scan the QR code and visit the Discord to sign up, and you will not look back.
Psst, psst. Over here. Over here. Press N on your keyboard to see me. There you go. Hi, I'm Private Dingleberry. Welcome to this month's episode of Just the Tip, a series that guides you through basic Armour 3 controls to make your life easier on the battlefield. So this month's operations has had many of us wandering around in the dark, like me, currently acting as a sentry for a possible enemy patrol. I can take this short moment to explain a few things about night vision goggles, NVGs for short. To equip your NVGs, you have to drag and drop them into the correct slot in your inventory like this. Now equipped, pressing N will turn them on and off, and pressing Alt, page up, page down will change the brightness of them. Now also at night, you might need to use your map, so luckily the British Army have issued us with mag lights for this. To use them, in the map screen, press Windows interaction key and flashlight, mag light, as seen. Navigating in-game at night can be tricky, so remember your map tools. Control plus right click on the map and insert grid references, if given, for a quick solution to finding your way. Anyways, that's enough from me. I better keep my eyes out for this patrol, otherwise the rest of the unit will be in for a big surprise. Thanks for watching this month's episode of Just the Tip. Private Dingleberry, going dark. Oh shit.
Thanks for sticking around and watching this month's edition of After Action Report for the month of July 2024. Upcoming videos will feature different kinds of episode segments, so be sure to subscribe to keep up with all the news within the 6th Airborne Division. And as always, keep it on safe.